with steel and will. You drive your enemies before you, but the true enemy who enslaves us all cannot be slain. What am I speaking of? Beauty. It is an artificial construct employed as a tool to oppress women and maintain the power of the patriarchal hegemony. Wait, is it patriarchal or What's the one where the men run things? Well, it doesn't even matter, because men aren't safe either. Their vanity is similarly pervasive. However, from an anthropological and socio-sexual standpoint, they display a greater proclivity towards a fixation on man stuff. The point is, we have been enslaved. And you know who's behind it all? Big fashion. The tailors, with their blouses and their hosiery, and their straight-cut, reverse-pleat, broad-fall, natural-draped trousers. It's gone on far too long. The time for rebellion is here. Beauty will not be defeated by force of arms, but by her opposite, unbeautifulness. One brave pioneer could inspire countless others to rise against the tyranny of conformity. And they'd get a nice prize from me, too.
Fancy a delivery job? Excellent!
You might have a look in...
We're low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items.
Food around here.
There's a shop in this very town.
Wow, a letter for me? I wonder what it says. Dear Zachary, you are an ugly, incompetent buffoon and nobody likes you. Yours sincerely, Arthur. Oh, how rude!
Let me in, please.
Woohoo!
Good. I like that.
You're the...
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Don't see that every day. But I wish I did.
Just brilliant.
Yeah, nice. Yeah! Yay!
Good one.
Yippee! Good one. Yes! Go on! No way.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Yeah.
Woohoo! Yeah, nice. Yes. Yes. Yes, go on.
Woohoo!
My father always said I should.
You've got to be more careful. What the arse in hell was that? We're lulling you into thinking you can, and then whack, we'll take you down. Oh, that looked like it hurt, matey.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Griffith Smith, and I'm the president of the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Before you once stood a bridge to the site of the old gypsy camp where our late monarch was raised many years ago. Alas, the bridge has fallen into disrepair, and this historical site of interest will soon be forgotten. Perhaps I can persuade you to make a donation to keep this place of such historical significance alive. Another victory for the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Come back later on once the bridge has been built.
Please, my sweet, please. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Oh, I've heard that before. And the first few times you disappointed me. Your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way, but it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My darling, please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
When I married my wife, she was all sweetness and smiles. And now she's all bitterness and bile. She bullies me, she berates me. It's horrible. She's horrible. But if I divorced her, she'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money. Oh, I wish I was someone else. Wait. What if she was with someone else? If a fellow like you were to approach her, woo her, tell her you've got more money than I do, she'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear. Of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry her. Once she's divorced me, you could just walk away. Oh, I'd love to see the look on her face then. I know it sounds repugnant, but this could be my only way out. Will you do it?
Finally, a little money coming into this town.
You'll do it? Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. She's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way. It shouldn't be too hard. You go in there and fawn over her, give her a few shiny trinkets, she'll be all over you. Worked for me.
What is it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my husband. Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like him. So, what can I do for you? Whoa! Boy. Hello! Oh! You scare me, darling. Really, you do. I thought croquet was boring. It's bloody exhilarating compared with marriage. Oh, you're so great, dear. Well, handsome. You're quite a bit of fun, aren't you? Much more diverting than that husband of mine. Do you know, he spends all his time reading or gardening. So dull. I can't remember the last time he did something nice for me, like buy me jewelry. I adore jewelry, by the way.
What is it you need? Enjoy. Need some help there? I hope it brings you great happiness. Now, I'm good with faces, and I'm quite sure I don't remember yours.
is beautiful. Thank you. I love it. My dog. So, what's your pleasure?
Yep. Ready?
You're very good.
You're the best, darling. You are awfully appealing. You know that. Come on. Show me something then.
Huh?
Oh,
you. Oh, yes. Come here, you. Yes.
Whoa, dear. You are terrifying. There's my hero. I don't know about you, but I could do with a bit of... It's been lovely spending time with you. And it was exciting at first, flirting in my husband's house. But aren't you bored? We should go somewhere nice. How about Brightwall Bridge? All right, darling, if you like.
Finally,
Not too tight. That's a love.
cheers. That's great.
See you later.
I love the view here. And you don't ruin it with a lot of talk. You just... stand there and look handsome. Wow. You've done that before, I should think. That, or you have amazing instincts. I have to tell you. I've been with William so long, I forgot how incredible it can feel to be with someone exciting. I want more. What do you say we make a go of this? I'll leave William, and you and I can be together. You've got a ring, you've got a house. You're gonna be very hard to resist, aren't you? Go ahead and ask, and let's see how strong my resistance is.
Ah, hello.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, yeah. Now I just have to divorce William. Oh, I wish I'd met you 5 years ago. Would have spared myself a lot of crushing boredom.
our prices are
Find
quite
tastier
good.
food anywhere else.
Transform your life with a haircut.
I've got news for you, William. You're not going to like it, and let me tell you, that breaks my heart. Truly. I've decided we're not right for each other. More specifically, you're not right for me. So, here are the divorce papers. You may consider yourself an ex-husband.
Veronica, I don't know what to say other than thank you. Thank you for doing just what I knew you would.
What? You planned this all along?
Sorry to say. I'll file these with the city clerk first thing tomorrow morning, and then we are officially history. Thanks again.
Well, my enterprising love, aren't you a piece of work? You make a deal with a husband to split up his marriage and leave his wife penniless? Rather underhanded, I would say. I wonder, just how despicable are you willing to be? Because if I think this through logically, if he never makes it to that office, the divorce never happens, and then instead of marrying a hot-blooded divorcee, you'd be landing yourself a very wealthy widow.
What? You can't mean... You'd kill me?
Well, technically, he'd kill you. I'm sorry, William, but it is a lot of money. You haven't left me much of a choice.
Don't listen to her. You can just walk away. This doesn't concern you anymore.
This is the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for me. Don't tell me you did it for the money. That'll ruin it. Oh, I think I love you.
Buy a home for your family to live in. Choose where you would like to have your wedding ceremony. Oh, this is exciting.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
This marriage has better prospects than my last one.
If I may say so, sir, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular
You
support
know
among
how
the
to
locals.
make a girl feel nice
I
and
believe
naughty
this would be a
all
good
at the
time to
same
return to
time.
that rather
That's
dreary
quite a
home
talent.
that your new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
All right, darling, if you like.
Woo! All right.
Well, letting go is a bit of a relief, to be honest. Your hands are awfully strong. If it were up to me, the world would be different. That's very nice, love. Very nice indeed. Bit clingy, aren't you? All right then, if you must. I was hoping that was what you were thinking. It's all I'm thinking. Come on then, love. Give us a shag. Bit clingy, aren't you? All right then. If
Any other business to attend to?
Ah, the rebel prince. I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother.
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not gonna start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, here he is. Ask him yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a prince, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great! Where's my costume? What?
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look?
Dill can't come? What, even after the 3 hollow men story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on you.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. God, I knew I should have gone up to the castle this swiftly.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of our secret hideout now.
Ah, hello.
I'm gonna grind you into hamburgers. I mean like proper hamburgers. Fire spell.
This guy is dangerous.
me secret weapon.
Oh, children are such a bother. I cannot grasp these days.
Turn the sod into burger meat.
Yes!
Got the sod! Cut you open nicely.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touch the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Weaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw in my character. It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila. Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show? You expect us to entertain you?
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super. You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
I'm rather proud of that shot.
He died doing what he loved. Entertaining rich people! Oh, that hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Stiffer than usual. Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Morgan is flushing. A good hit for the valiant rebel there!
These ugly things are cooler than they look.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size? That hob is getting a little bit frustrated now. Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did. You can say what you like about it.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I hope everything is in order. You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact that you're dressed as one. That's a nice hat. Or I suppose it's more of a bandana, but still nice.
Hobs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion forward.
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size. I don't know about you, but I find hobs rather sexy. I like a big mouth. In fact, I require a big mouth.
And they're tougher than they look.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
What a shame! Cut down in the prime of death. Oh, there's nothing worse than taking a hiding from a corpse. How embarrassing! We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Definition League is getting stronger all the time. It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over. Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it?
I'm not used to fighting the dead.
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here. That corpse is taking one hell of a beating. He's gone down like a sack of spuds. Undead spuds. You should have bought some of Hatch's Undead Insurance, guaranteed to pay out in the event of a zombie apocalypse. Thank you. Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. It's a Hollow Man massacre!
I haven't used my sword this much in my life.
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now.
What a heartbreaking performance! The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, wheel, let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes! I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
Stay away from me!
It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Fight back, you wimps!
Was that a magic?
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore. Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one.
Stop him from...
Yes, very good. Keep it up, More grace this time, if you will. This is no common slaughterhouse.
I don't think you'll be able to walk straight for a week after that, kid. The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well.
You're not gonna burn me.
Your beard looks a bit scruffy. Maybe you can give it a trim. Oh, this skanky son of a lucky.
Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you've saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this.
Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
Target practice to last me a lifetime.
You're just making them more angry, you know. Oh, so much senseless death! And if you're having trouble coping, buy a copy of my book, 101 Jokes for the Recently Bereaved. These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one. Oh, such a shame. Back to the sands with her. A fine block, if you like that sort of thing. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do. Oh no, they killed one.
Oh, that's a real shame.
I think I'm in love. If you make it out alive, Ruby Looby, my room's on the second floor.
What's beneath those eerie helmets, do you think? A beautiful face? A misshapen monstrosity? I'd rather not find out, truth be told. Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
A little something new. The armory is at your disposal. Will you be wanting a different weapon?
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? You're a rough one, ain't ya? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Weaver! Help!
The brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff. Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
This can't be happening. What are they?
You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected. I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored.
Just die!
Now, that is no way to treat my guests. You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. Rip them for shreds! But remember, this makes us even. Magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts! That's it, my hirsute guests! Dig in! Dig in! Well, you see, this is what happens when you invite people from other lands to your parties. You never know when their odd customs will cause a faux pas.
I need help here!
How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois balverines,
This is the last party I take you
Look
to.
out!
Well, I must say you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host, rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's brother, the Prince.
The King's brother, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark.
Come back!
Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
As you can see, welcome to the Sanctuary. I trust you are finding everything all right?
Will commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence short.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything. Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like it.
Hi there. How can I help?
All right, thank you.
Come again?
You're it now.
Here you are, darling. Who loves you?
Character to your face. With my famous...
Bit clingy, aren't you? All right then, if you must. You scared.
Come in. Ah.
All right, darling, if you like. Oh, yeah. So good to be with someone who can keep up.
Oh.
Who else gives it to you like that? There's not been anyone. Well, you've done it. I'm pregnant. For once, I've got you something. Here you go. I do love a bit of danger. That's very nice, love. Very nice indeed. You're the best, darling. You're brilliant, darling. Just brilliant. Woo!
Ah, hello. When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise.
I hope everything is in order. Reconsider, have you? Very well. I like what you've done with your skin. Ah, yes, good choice. An excellent choice of jacket. Just as appropriate for a soldier of fortune as it is for... Well, that's actually probably about the extent of it.
Dear, you are terrifying. Well, hello, darling. You are awfully appealing. You know that. There's my handsome breadwinner. Well, hello, darling. Well, hello, darling. Oh, you're a saucy one, aren't you? I like it.
Make your peace, traitor, because...
Yes, traitors walk
going
amongst
to
us.
die.
Traitors plot to end us. Traitors would have you believe their cause is noble. They wear many masks. They may look like your friends. They may even look like your most loyal servants. This is the face of a traitor.
Swift.
Major Swift, a respected member of the army. and sworn servant of the kingdom, has plotted against us all. He was apprehended attempting to turn loyal soldiers against us, and is thus charged with espionage, treason, and conspiracy. Yet there are still others darkening our land with their betrayal. We shall hunt these traitors down, wherever they may be, and they shall suffer the same fate as Major Swift, the fate of all enemies of the Crown.
He has to be stopped. No matter what it takes, he has to be... Come on, we need to tell the others.
Ben told us what happened. Swift was a good friend. He died like a true soldier.
A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died. He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I called that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this. Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though. We need more allies, and thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major managed to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me, at great risk to his life.
What does it say? Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land. There's nothing there.
Or at least, that's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
First thing, we'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're gonna show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place.
Hello. Could be a...
Got hitched, did you? Well done.
Darling, I'm so glad you've come. I spoke to Laszlo. He said he understood, which made it even harder. I wish he'd called me awful names and thrown me out.
Always simpler that way. But he doesn't seem the sort.
He's a good man, and I'll always love him. But not like I love you. So, what are we waiting for? If we're to spend the rest of our lives together, let's start right now. Isn't there something you want to ask me? I bet you say that to all the girls, but I hope not. There's the love of my life. You're such an incredible man.
Will you marry me?
That's good. But we must have a ring to do this properly, right? For it to be official. It hasn't got to be fancy. Anything round and metal will do.
Oh. Oh.
That's just the sort of thing I like.
Hey!
Oh. Come here, you. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh, darling, good for you.
Yay!
You always know just the right thing to do.
There are new...
Bit of a shortage on goods at the moment, so I'll offer you more if you've got what I'm looking for.
have some new things in stock you might like. Enjoy. Ow! Ah!
Ah!
You hear that Reva was harboring a bunch of Wolverines or something? Huh, can you believe it?
There's so much smog everywhere, I can hardly breathe. The king has lost his mind. He's just...
I have something I want to ask. Will you marry me?
Oh, darling, of course I will. And just think, one day our children will ask, Mum, how did Daddy propose to you? And I'll say, right in the center of Bowerstone Industrial. It was terribly romantic.
Select a home for your additional family to live in, or select where you'd like to be buried. Still works the same. Hasn't changed since last time.
I'm so
That's very
happy.
sweet. And wouldn't you know it, I like sweet.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories.
I want my mummy.
Oh, nothing feels better than having your hand in mine.
I'm sure you've all got a fair bit of gold in your pockets, so don't be shy about spending.
What's the hurry? You have just read my mind. Remember when we used to sneak up to your room in the castle? Fancy reliving those memories. This is for you. I could do this forever.
Business is are good times.
I hope we can stay like this for a long time.
We have a shortage of some.
Yeah! Woohoo! I have the best shop in Bowerstone. Yes, indeedy!
Yay! Yeah, nice!
You're such an Oh.
Oh, yes.
Nothing feels better than having your hand in mine. You never cease to amaze me.
No finer goods in all of Bowerstone.
Let me clothe you in the finest silks.
That bugger Reaver will be back. Believe me, only a matter of time.
Tar very much.
My bow is +4.
Nice doing business with you.
This is for you. I could do this forever.
Bit of a shortage in town. The best-selling items.
None of our
in all
needles are
of
rusty, I
Bowerstone.
promise.
You've changed. You frightened me. I never want it to end. You're scaring me. You're quite nice, you know that? Oh, yes. My love, yes. How could you? Times like these, I can't believe we finally ended up together. I'm so lucky. You won't believe this, but I'm pregnant. I've never been so happy. Darling, you're wonderful. You're such an incredible man. That smile, I see
we're
it.
not the cheapest, but that's because we carry the best.
I want you to have this. You've become a fearsome sight. I don't like it. Nothing feels better than having your hand in mine. Again, darling. I don't think I can. You're almost too much for me. Again, darling. I don't think I can. You're almost too much for me. You sure you want to let go? You're such an incredible... I could do this forever. Again, darling. I don't think I can. You're almost too much for... Oh.
Hi.
You know, I still... Darling, that's great. Darling, that's great. very sweet. And wouldn't you know it, I like sweet. There are certainly nicer homes than ours in the kingdom. Not that I'm unhappy with ours.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Look at that smile. I see it.